Okay, so Fidelity Agent 1. This is your NetSheet app. I'm showing you from my phone app, but there is also a desktop version. But from your phone app, it's the easiest way, and it's my favorite. Up at the top left, that's our Fidelity Agent 1 app. And when you log in, it will look like.
So I first have to go to my mobile applications, right, and add it?
Correct, yes. So you'll want to, in your Play Store, just look for Fidelity Agent 1.
Okay.
And download it, make sure you register it. When you register, put all of your fun headshot, logo. You can upload everything right from your phone. It's important to have all of that set up ahead of time, because what happens is once you start to create these net sheets and things from your phone, when you go to email the net sheet to your client, or even a comparison net sheet or a comparison offer sheet, you'll want to have all your contact information at the bottom and your headshot at the bottom of these sheets so they know to contact you. So here is the page that pops up, and down at the bottom you'll see actually five icons. My face is one of them, but your face will be at the bottom of yours. You have your buyer's calculator, your seller calculator. You have multiple different types of calculators. You can go in and do some really fun things like rent versus buy, monthly affordability. I can go through some of those, but really once you get your app on your phone, just go in and play with some of those calculators because they're really fun. And then also the premium with the star right here is where all of your marketing information you can post to social media, you can email, you can text, you can do all these things with the different touches that you make to your target audience. So I'll just start with, let's go to seller because we're going to show you a net sheet. Okay, so seller down at the bottom, you just click on that icon. It looks like a little for sale sign. And let's say you are going to sell a house for $500,000. You click it, you put that in. Over to the right, you see there are gear shifts. There's like a little gear mark. You can put in your house price. You can alter this. Let's say property value for taxes. You wanted to alter, you could do that. But I'm going to go back just for time's sake. Go back. 500,000, your sale price. You can also alter your broker fee. So let's say somebody wanted you to, I'm hitting the gear mark at the right. You agreed to do something. You agreed to add a 2.5% commission. So then you just click done at the top for this estimate only, and then you'll see their broker fee is 5.5%. If there are any repairs, any miscellaneous, let's say HOA, if you wanted to put it like an HOA in there, or whatever it might be. Property taxes, if you go into your drop-down box, you can see there are different, for different cities, there are different property taxes. Let's say in Everett, I wanted to change the property tax to 1.115. So I just click on the Everett and then I hit OK. It changes the property tax calculation. If you know the loan balance, which is kind of cool, just plug it in there. Let's say you still owe $350,000 or $320,000. And your interest rate you can change if you wanted to. Let's say you have a 4.25 interest rate. You can also change a closing date if you want, but let's say you just hit compute after that. And it will give you the total net to close after you pay off your mortgage. So what's cool about this is it gives you just the basic breakdown. If you scroll down, it gives you can alter it if you need to and recompute. But let's go into the detailed closing costs, that little blue hyperlink. When you click on that, it gives you the total closing costs at the top, but all the detailed closing costs then are listed below. Your title policy, your escrow fee, your reconveyance, your sales tax, your recording, your interest, and then your listing and buyer broker fee. So I'm going to go back.
There's a little blue arrow or the blue up link on the right, Deanna?
Yep, on the right.
Yeah.
But before I do that, I want to show you, well, actually, no, I will. I'll show you that right now. So there's a little blue square with the arrow at the top. I'm going to hit that, and that's how you can send your report to your client. So you can send your full report, and it looks like this. So you'll have your headshot at the top with your contact information, at the bottom your logo. There's a place for them to sign and date your net sheet if you want them to do that. Also down at the bottom you can see these little dots. So if you swipe to the right, it gives you different, you know, a different look for your net sheet. Let's see, swipe to the right. Here's a different type of look. Here's all your detailed closing costs on the left with your overview on the right. So these are just kind of a fun little option there. Now, let's say you wanted to.
Hey, Deanna, can I point out something real quick?
Sure.
So right there, right, she's got it on the net sheet. That will be your profile, your information. So it won't be your title rep's information.
Right.
Some
No,
people
that'll
have
be
asked me that. I'm like, I
your
don't want to send
headshot.
you out.
Yeah, no, it'll be yours. It will be yours. So like Rochelle, your headshot would be at the top. It'll say net sheet. It'll say Rochelle. It'll have all your contacts, and then your logo, and then any other realtor logo or associations you're with at the bottom. Is everything that you upload into your settings is what will show up here. And then one more time, there is that box up at the top right with the arrow. That's how you're going to send it. So you can send this sheet that was just on that previous page. You can text it, you can email it, you can post it to Facebook, you can post it to Instagram, all of that. Let's say you wanted to post it to Facebook, personal or Facebook business. I'm not going to actually post this, but this is how it would show up on your Facebook, and you can go in there and say, look at what this guy, you know, whatever. You're probably going to say it better than me. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to discard that post, but I'm going to also, I want to text it. So I'm going to text it.
I use the text feature, Deanna, all the time.
Yeah,
So,
most people do. It's so cool.
yeah, I'm having a conversation and then we're just, you know, hey, I'm thinking about selling my house. Well, let's just run some numbers, you know,
Right.
and we could just be
So
sitting having a
simple.
little coffee meeting or having and then we just text it, and he or she loves it. I mean, it's just super simple like that.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
pretty cool because then it not only does it give the nice full color sheet right there in the text as a photo, but it also gives the total closing costs in written form as well when you text it. I'm texting this to my mom, Debbie Powell. She gets all kinds of fun texts from me, random, when I show people. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back. I wanna show you guys something really cool, okay? On that first page, after we calculated the net sheet, they're gonna get 140,000 at close. Up at the top in the blue line, there's multiple offers and there's holding costs on each side. Let's look at multiple offers. So let's say you got a $500,000 offer and you wanted to make some notes in it, contingencies or what have you. You can just go contingent on appraisal, notes.
No, I'm
You
liking
can add the offer, and then you can add a new offer. Let's say somebody came in $10,000 above asking price.
Yep. And then you put their
Earnest money, you can put in home warranty, all of that really fun stuff. Let's add that offer to that. You're going to see your net at close for each of these. Let's say somebody came in at 515. Oops, 515. Higher earnest money, what have you. You're going to add the offer. Look, here are all your different offers and your nets to close.
Oh my gosh, that's
That is
cool.
so perfect.
Then you can also send that as well. Send the full report, save the estimate. You can send it
Email
to
it
them.
Oh, that is
Let's go back to NetSheet.
Learn that.
Anyway.
That's pretty fun. You guys have to play with this. It's so much fun. Then you go, let's go over to holding costs at the top, blue. With a $500,000 asking price, if it's priced high and you end up hanging on to it, let's say for 6 to 9 months, this is what it's going to cost you to hold on to that property. If you just priced it $5,000 less, you might get rid of it and you would sell it faster than 9 months. So this is another kind of cool thing that you can send to people. You can text it, email it, post it to social media. This is what it looks like. Hey, you're asking 500,000. If you hang on to it, you know, if it's priced too high, then you may end up, you know, it might cost you in the end. So then you can send it to text, email, Facebook, Instagram. It's kind of cool. I like posting to Facebook. I'm a Facebook junkie. So then you go, don't price your house too high. Look at how much it's going to cost you if you don't sell it right away. Okay, let's go back. I think, oh, I do want to tell you. So the premium, let's go that sheet. Down at the bottom, you see buyer, seller. For the buyer, you know, if you're working with buyers and they want to know what their payment might be, this is how you would compute it. The cool thing about Fidelity Agent app is it has all of our rates and fees automatically plugged in. So you never have to call escrow and say, what are your rates for this? I'm doing a net sheet. You can do it right from here. Or I'm trying to calculate a payment for my buyer. You can do it right from here. You never have to ask us for our fees. Under calculators, this rent versus buy, it's another one where you go, okay, I'm currently spending $2,000 in, oops, oh, that's 28, that's $2,000 in rent. But I'd really like to buy a $400,000 house. I have a 10% down payment. So I'm going to compute. And this is going to tell me up in the blue line up here what your payment would be for a $400,000 house, what the cost would be, your current rent, your equity, and a net sheet. Oh, I think if you sell in 2 years and 7 months, that's how much you would net at close.
Very cool.
Wow, that is nice.
Hey, Deanna,
Yeah.
did you get Angela's email? So they have a new feature. I think it was introduced this month, that when you plug in the address, it pulls the actual taxes and an estimated payoff. So we get a lot of calls. Can you look up the balance, what they owe, and da da da? We can't, but this is a nice little feature that can. And I was just trying to find it. Now
Oh, it's on the desktop. So the
Right,
desktop
so it's
version of
only
Fidelity
desktop.
Agent. Yeah. And I actually went and played with it, and I plugged in my own address to see what my estimated payoff was. And it didn't populate the correct address, even when I tried to plug in my own address. So I think there might be some quirks still being worked out on it. Oops.
Make sure you tell them that.
Yeah. Yeah, I will. But, oh shoot.
Well, that's some improvements already though, Deanna and Penny, to the mobile. I use this all the time. So, I mean, this is on my phone.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
These are really fun. So the last thing, and I promise I'll be really fast. The premium with the star down at the bottom, when you click on premium, these are all your marketing pieces. Right now, the big buzz right now is about this iBuyer stuff. And, how is the iBuyer scenario going to affect, how much you net at close? So again, you can go in, you can, let's say this is a really cool open market iBuyer, the cost of convenience. You can swipe and see some other options here. But anyway, continue. Let's say you have a loan balance of $320,000. Interest rate, property taxes, done, next. You can plug all this stuff in, and then it'll make a customized iBuyer marketing piece for you. I'm not going to go through all of that, but then what you can do once you do that is you can post this to social media, you can email it, you can all of that. But with the premium marketing pieces, you have infographics, you have lenses, you can upload photos into your open houses. You have your lead generation calculators with all of these. What if I made an extra payment? If you're looking for content to post to social media, this is a really cool way. And the only thing it costs is $12. Actually, it's $10 a year. That's less than $1 a month. So I highly recommend when you register, when you upload your Fidelity Agent app, register it, opt in on the premium and pay the $10, because for the whole year, then you have all of this awesome content that you can customize for different scenarios that you're trying to target.
So can I point out one thing?
Yep.
One thing that's been pretty popular right now is being able to send out are the geo reports. Sorry, my phone's ringing. So the geo reports actually demonstrate and show what's available around your property. 123 Main Street, there's 15 restaurants nearby. There's a hospital. For some reason, they only include Starbucks, but they say where Starbucks is. They give you the school stores or scores. They give you the the proceeds up at the top. So they're really cool little reports, and they're called
Geo.
the Geo report, right? So
Where is that on the app?
pardon me?
Is it on the app right here?
Yeah, it is.
I think it's in the, go back, Dean. I think it's in the, it's not in the premium, I don't think. I think it's in the,
It's in the premium.
is it?
It's in the premium.
Yeah. So basically, it's going to be click on new.
Click on new.
New.
Yep.
No, go back.
I'm there.
See
new
where
at
it
the
says
top.
graphics. New. Scroll
Oh,
down.
new at the top. Got it.
Down. So there's different types of formats. People like the little road. It shows us right there. So keep going. Keep it going. Down, down, down. There we go.
This one?
So nearby. So there's like, I think there's 3 or 4. But you can see basically, so this is a fun piece to email to people who might be interested, post it on your Facebook, get people to go, oh, wow, that's great. And then they get to see what they are going to bring to closing and their monthly payment information, and then what's
here's
nearby.
your schools nearby. Yep.
It's not like,
Again, it will have your picture on it.
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yep. So
Very-
that's Fidelity Agent 1. So all 4 of these different Fidelity tools here, I'm going to unshare my screen. Oop. There we go. I know you love looking at pictures of my daughter. But all 4 of these really cool Fidelity tools, we have many more, but those are our 4 favorites. The Fidelity Live Look, it automatically comes when you order title with us. All the more reason to order title with Fidelity, to have access to all that really easy information right at your fingertips, right from your phone. The passport to get to your property profiles, easy information right from your phone as well. The Fidelity Live Farm is the updated farm list, and then your Fidelity Agent 1 for your net sheets. So all 4 of those products, if you need a link, actually we can email you or just give either Penny or me a call and we will get you set up on any of the 4 or all 4 at once, and then get you set up for success.
Wonderful. Thank you for taking the time, Deanna and Penny. We really appreciate it. And we'll go ahead and close out the call.